Welcome to my newest Let's Play on Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Is that Toastmon's here bringing you this fantastic Let's Play. This will be a very long one, so let's get right into it. So, let's start the game, and here's a cutscene that you would have if you were Sonic. So let me just be quiet, man. You can watch this fantastic cutscene. So yeah, Sonic will jump off of the tornado and be supersonic and just go right through the forest until Knuckles just ambushes him and takes the emeralds away. Basically. There's a move that you can do with Sonic. You jump and you hit a button and you get an instant shield, which will help you take out enemies and barriers. Whoops, so you got hit by spikes. You can be Sonic, Tails, Sonic and Tails, or Knuckles in this game. Now, Sonic and Tails' storyline is the same, but if you're Knuckles, it is a little bit different. Actually, it's pretty much different. When you get a shield with Sonic, there are two things they can do with it depending on the shield. In Sonic's case, you can bounce if you get the bubble shield. Sorry. And let me go ahead and find the other two shields, and we'll get right to what you can do with those. Like I said, this game is going to be extremely long. This is Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic and Knuckles combined. So you get levels from Sonic 3 and levels from Sonic and Knuckles all in one game. I have to say, this is going to be a very long Let's Play, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to do 2 zones in one video or not. I've not decided yet. I will, of course, be getting all the Chaos Emeralds, or trying to anyways. I'm going to go ahead and find another shield. There's no shield here, so I guess we'll go up here. And we'll go to the first boss, which is a mini-boss. Which is not really, it's just going to be showcasing the mini-boss. You don't actually face this guy yet. So this mini-boss is going to set the forest on fire, and now it's all yellow and orange and such. A good thing about the shield is that it also protects you from projectiles, sorry. Well, I could have showed that off and, get hit. Like I said, there are 3 shields here. There's the lightning shield, the fire shield, and the water shield, which we just showed, or the bubble shield, rather. With the lightning shield, you can double jump, and the lightning shield will attract rings to you. See? And all 3 shields will... If I could just show it off and not get hit, will detract on projectiles. The fire shield protects you from lava and fire, as well as the projectiles like the other 3 shields do. And if you jump, you can just do a super homing jump thing. I don't know what you would call it, but yeah. So yeah, pretty nice would you say to myself. If you go in the water with the lightning and fire shield, they will disappear. The bubble shield will not disappear if you go in the water. It will actually protect you from drowning. These shields will not protect you from spikes. These shields will not protect you from falling into bottomless pits, and they will not protect you from getting squashed. You can still die through those ways with all 3 shields. There is no regular shield like you've seen in Sonic 2. So yeah, just have these special shields. So, pretty good. You can make use of all 3 of those shields, and that's what we could do if we were going to be Sonic the Hedgehog in this Let's Play, which we are not. Ladies and gentlemen, we are actually going to be Tails. Like I mentioned in the previous Let's Play, I will not be Sonic due to not wanting to be Super Sonic. Now, there are some more slight differences between Sonic and Tails, but the levels are basically the same. With Tails, though, you can fly. Tails will eventually get tired, of course, so you can't fly for too long. And that's pretty much about it. Tails does not gain any of the powerful jump animations with the shields, unfortunately. But that's a small trade-off. I mean, I'm fine with being Tails. Tails is actually my favorite character, so that's why we are being him. So yeah, we'll be playing for the Sonic and Tails storyline as Tails. We'll be playing for the Knuckles storyline as, of course, Knuckles. There are ring boxes, there are speed shoe boxes, there are shield boxes, as we've seen when I was showing off Sonic. There's invincibility boxes, and there's extra life boxes. There's also Dr. Robotnik boxes. You will lose your rings or lose your shield, depending what you have, if you hit one of those, so be careful not to do that. This is pretty much a staple level of all Sonic games. The plush green forest level, which is basically a beginner's level. So, yeah, it's not too difficult. We're gonna hit the ring box, and yeah. There are special stages in this game, just like Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. These special stages are a little bit different. You do not collect 50 rings to meet a goal ring at the end of the level. You do not collect 50 rings and hop into stars at a checkpoint. You have to find these giant rings throughout the level. Doesn't matter how many rings you have, but you just need to find these rings and jump into them. And the special stages here are basically you're on this checkerboard, and you have to collect all the blue spheres. Now, if you collect the blue spheres in a square, you'll turn them all into rings. And you can get it perfect and collect all the rings. However, it is not mandatory to get it perfect to get the Chaos Emerald. You just have to collect all the blue spheres to get the Chaos Emerald. But, you know, I'm going to try to get perfect in all the special stages, and I have done so before. It'll be a lot more difficult when we get to the Sonic and Knuckles portion of the game, but for right now, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to worry about getting perfects here. Hopefully we can do it. We might mess up, but again, it's not mandatory to, so we'll just get the Chaos Emeralds. My strategy is just to basically get those out of those blue spheres out of the way and get the border blue spheres out of the way. Then you get the perfect that way. And we get perfect, and then we can just go to the groupings of 4 blue spheres and get those out of the way, and we got ourselves a perfect. Do not wait until the final blue spheres get to do the border, or else you will not get the rings. They'll just instantly go to the Chaos Emerald. You will not get your perfect that way. So we got the first Chaos Emerald, pretty simple. And we got a perfect, which gives us 50,000 points automatically, and it continues, so that's pretty damn awesome, if I do say so myself. So first Chaos Emerald down. I'll be trying to show off where all the special rings are throughout the game, even if I do get all the Chaos Emeralds, so yeah. I might miss some, but for the most part I do know where most of them are. After the special stage, the enemies do not respawn. And as you'll see here, the fire shield will disappear when you hit water. We do get the water shield, and we almost hit the spikes. There are certain objects in the game that can move, like spikes and this rock here, to get to other areas in the game. There's nothing really special down here except a pool of water along with 2 ring boxes and invincibility. Alright. The spring. I don't want to go up there yet, because there's a few more things to grab. With 100 rings, it goes without saying that you get extra life. So, yeah. You get bonus stages when you... Alright, something you might have misunderstood. If you do pass a checkpoint with 50 rings, or an amount of rings, you can get to a bonus stage. Not a special stage, but a bonus stage. In this game, there are 3 different bonus stages. There is a gumball machine, which you're seeing right now, which basically you just hit and get some special goodies. Unfortunately, I missed that extra life. I'll be showing off the other 2 bonus stages in later videos. Alright, so we got some goodies out of that gumball machine. And we do get the lightning shield, which will attract rings to us. Like I said before, the lightning shield, the bubble shield, and the fire shield will all detect or deflect projectiles from you. So yeah. We get another extra life. And we'll go to our first boss, which is not going to be a boss, because as mentioned before, it's just the introduction to our mini-boss. There are mini-bosses in this game. After every first act, there will be a mini-boss. It will only take like 6 hits to kill, so it's not that hard. Alright, this is another gumball machine, so I'm going to actually edit this out. Yeah, I will not be showcasing myself going through all the bonus stages. I'll just be showing off each bonus stage once so you get an idea what they are. And we do get the fire shield. We did get the fire shield out of that one, so yeah. Pretty good. There is another golden ring, well not golden ring, but special stage ring down here. Break through the ground and break through these rocks. And there you are, you just spring to get to it. To start off, these special stages aren't really that hard, but they do get a little bit more tricky later on, especially in the Sonic & Knuckles portion of the game, so yeah, I can't say I'm going to get all the emeralds perfectly on the first try, but we'll try. I actually do not mind these special stages. I hate the Sonic the Hedgehog 1 special stages, I love the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 special stages, and these I'm kind of indifferent about. It does get annoying though when it speeds up, and it will speed up. Trust me, it does happen, so do not lollygag too long, or you will just go so fast you'll run into a red sphere. If you run into a red sphere, you will be kicked out of the special stage. You want the blue spheres. Blue sphere is good. Red sphere is bad. Keep that in mind. Like I said, I'm going to try to get perfect in all these special stages I can. It's not mandatory, but why not? If things get a little too crazy for me and I keep messing up when I try to get perfect, I'll just say I won't get perfect. I just won't get them. I do believe we got a perfect right here, so all we need to do is collect these blue spears, and we are good to go and get our second Chaos Emerald of the game. Which is actually going to be orange, so yeah, not bad indeed. Hopefully my audio is good for you guys, hopefully. Again, we get another 50,000 points, and we get another extra life, and it continues, so we're off to a very good start, but of course, with Let's Plays, good starts don't last so long. And we, like I said, I jinxed myself. Watch out for these electric eels. Do not hit them on their backs because the electric current will hurt you. And I do believe they hurt you even if you have a lightning shield. There's not much really to say about this level. I mean, there's water in it. It's not really a major water level. It's not, I wouldn't even call it water level. But yeah. We'll just fly up here, we're not going to wait for the platform to lower. Let me try to show off the enemies trying to throw projectiles at us, and I'll show you how stealth it can be deflecting them. As you see here, it bounces the projectiles away. We're going to grab the fire shield, and we're going to go to our first boss of the game, which is basically a floating UFO type thing that will shoot bullets out. We won't get hurt if we have the fire shield. Basically, I think the only attacks it has is just lowering and shooting fires at you. And another mechanic in this game is you can actually hit the signpost and get points, and when it hits the floor, it might give you an item box, like it did. We get the water shield, so I guess we'll hit the water shield. Break through these rocks, and you'll go to your third special stage of the game. This one is fairly easy as well. You don't really have to go out of your way to look for the blue spears. You just have to follow a certain path, like, just follow the blue spheres. The 2 blue spheres. You should be okay. Yep. There is a jump that we're gonna have to make if we want to get it perfect. Because the final 16 blue spheres will be after 2 blue spheres, and again, if you do the border, when the blue spheres are your final ones, or the square is your final blue spheres they have to get. I'm sorry, I'm losing my concentration here, I'm not really making sense here. Then you won't get those rings, so you're gonna have to make a jump. But for the most part, these special stages are very easy, like I said. Pretty simple. It does get a little bit more difficult in the later ones, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Now things are starting to go very, very, very fast. I think soon we're going to have to make this jump right here, actually. There we go. We left 1 blue sphere alone. You get the rest of these rings, and get a perfect, and collect the final blue sphere, and we get a perfect! Another 50,000 points. Again, not necessary, but I do enjoy striving for the perfect. So, yeah. Almost got 2 extra lives. 2. I want to say every 50,000 points you get an extra life. Let's try not to lose the water shield, shall we? We're just gonna use the spring to get up there. Sorry about that. I wish my family would do something like that so it doesn't keep me out when I'm trying to record. You can get extra life up here. Cat always likes to do that, interrupt my streams and whatnot, but oh well. And we do get 50,000 points. Or is it 100,000 points that we get extra life in? I'm not really sure. Down here you can find yourself a nice extra life as well, so there's lots of extra lives to start out with. Already got 13, we're only in the 2nd act of the 1st level, so that's pretty neat. There's only 1 other special stage ring in this level that I know of, so... It's not up here, but we'll go up here anyways. Now I definitely don't want to hit the water because, well, I unfortunately ran into him too fast. Yeah, I don't want to go up there. We'll go down here, hit the switch. These switches will basically lower the water level. Alright, this is our next bonus stage. It is basically a casino level. A mixture of a casino and the Sonic 1 special stage, basically. My favorite. If you get 3 Sonic heads, 3 Knuckles heads, or 3 Tails heads, you get a lot of rings. I think you only get like 30 rings max. Obviously, if you get a jackpot, it goes without saying. Basically the same way that it worked in Sonic 2 was Casino Night Zone. So, yeah. If you guys love gambling, then this special stage, or bonus stage rather, is for you guys, so... Yeah, hit the goal, and you're out. Again, I will not be showcasing the bonus stages as I go for them. I'll just showcase them one time each, so you guys know what they are. Let's go for Lightning Shield. I don't know if the Lightning Shield will protect you from the electric eel's back, but I'm not going to take the risk. Like I said, if you go in the water after the Lightning Shield, you will lose it. The Bubble Shield will protect you from drowning. There's another extra life down here. And go into this secret room right here and you'll find another special stage ring. This one is a little bit more tricky, this special stage. So let's hope we can get perfect here. I do love the coloring, the red and white coloring on this. There's a lot of blue spheres here that I can border around and get a bunch of rings at. We'll get these out of the way first, before the special stage speeds up. What I want to do, whoop, is not do that. There's a specific few blue spheres I want to get out of the way first, and that would be those before it speeds up. Alright, there we go. We got those out of the way. Now things are really going fast, and yeah, you see what happens. When things go fast, you can mess up instantly and not get your Chaos Emerald. But we'll go back to the special stage later. It's okay. Yeah, when things go fast, you can really mess up there. And that's something I don't like about these special stages, really. I don't believe the extra lives respawn after you go through the special stage, so I'm not gonna check. There's no need to. Let's kill off this enemy, go to our next bonus stage, which is actually the same old. So I'll be right back in a bit. Alright, I'm back. We got ourselves an extra life and another lightning shield, which is not too shabby, but we don't really need the lightning shield. Up here in this tree you can grab a fire shield, which will be very helpful in our first official boss fight of the game against Dr. Robotnik, or Dr. Eggman as he's called now. In the first boss fight, there's going to be a chase scene. You're going to be chased by this giant army plane thing that will drop bombs on you. I'm not really sure what that's all about. I don't really think that was really necessary, but do not get hit by the bombs and you should be okay. And I do not believe the fire shield will repel them, so don't even try it. You'll go for the forest. In the background you can see Dr. Robotnik. And this is your first official boss fight of the game. Dr. Robotnik will appear above two bottomless pits. He'll shoot fireballs at you. If you jump incorrectly, you'll fall in the bottomless pits. These are the only bottomless pits for a few levels, so yeah, they're not really officially bottomless pits because they're not actually in the levels themselves. The fire shield will protect you from the fireballs. Just hit him 8 times and you will defeat him. Hit the egg prison and you are good to go. Up here, Knuckles will be on Dr. Eggman's side and hit a switch that will throw you into our favorite level. My favorite level anyways. Now I know that water levels are not really people's favorite, but this one is my favorite level of the entire Sonic 3 game, so... Next time on Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Knuckles, we will be going through Hydro City Zone, or Hydro City. See you then.